From Target Field in Minneapolis, we're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Minnesota Twins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Minnesota Twins.
About to get started here and towing the slab, David Festa. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Josh Smith, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 12-10.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Batting second, the left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Wyatt Langford now at the plate. Swing and a foul out of play. And now the 0-1. Inside, just missed.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Struck him out looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike three.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Seager stands in now. In there for strike one. Smith leads off first with one away. The shortstop takes the ball.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, you swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
One out. Runner at second. Marcus Semien digs in now. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. First pitch misses. That one down the line. On to first. He's out. And Semien is out.
That is there. The first baseman, number 2.
And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Jake Berger in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Man at second. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. And the pitch. That one not close. And it's 2-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Fouls one off, 2-2. Liner, and this could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. Inside, just missed.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Hard hit left side. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Rangers 2 and the Twins nothing. Back here with my pal Singy, and starting in this one, Jack Leiter. What do we have on him?
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Byron Buxton leading things off and takes a strike. Fought off foul. Swings and misses, and now 1 away.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Late swing, foul to the left. Next offering is fouled back. Going to count 1-2. 1 out, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside with a breaking ball. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
High fly ball out towards left field. Raging back towards the wall. Has room, and he makes the catch. And And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
2 down, bases empty. Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1. That one is upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
In the air, left side. Langford makes the catch, and that'll do it. Top of the second. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young.
Number 6.
Taken high in the draft. He's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Fastball for a strike. Young measures 6 feet 2 inches. Hitting 7th in today's lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2019. This one high in the air to left center. Larnach sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Batting 8, the right fielder, Adolis.
So up next, Adolis Garcia. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. There's the strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Out towards right center field. Castro coming on. Puts it away for the out.
Batting 9, the catcher, number 28, Jonah.
2 outs, base is empty. Jonah Heim getting ready to hit. A swing and a soft liner. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. But they hold a 2-0 lead. Back at target field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Ty France. Leiter back to work. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Batting 5th, the right fielder, Willie Castro.
This is Willie Castro. That one the other way. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now Correa up to hit. And there's a foul ball. Man at second. The shortstop takes the ball. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. The 1-1. There's the strike. Runner at second here, one gone. He goes down looking.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Now it's the second baseman, Cody Clemens. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball one.
Ball. Three balls, one strike.
This one in the dirt. Fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. He sends it out of here. His 7th home run of the season. And this game is tied. It's 2-2.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Brooks lead the next twin up to hit. Just missed.
1-0.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. To the right side, Berger. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. New inning getting started, and now Josh Smith.
Josh Smith.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. His first at bat was a strikeout. Popped up. Clemens makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Corey.
So now it's Corey Seager, doubled his first time up. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Out of here. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 4-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working, powers that fastball out of here.
1 out, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcus Semien. And first offering is fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 2 strikes. Ball 1. 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And now 2-2.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Inside, and that's ball 3.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one out to right. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 down, base is empty. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Texas plates 2 on the homer. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. So here's Christian Vasquez. That one misses. No. Ball 1. And another ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. And that's down and away.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
3-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the number 1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too. And I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up, sort of like reverse psychology.
That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Inside, and it hit him.
That hit him.
Here's Trevor Larnach. Flying to left his first time.
Larnach.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Buxton, the base runner at first with one out. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Now here is Matt Wallner. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that one hammered way back there and out of here. That's worth the price of admission. And we're all square. It's 4-4.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Well, Boog, I feel like we're seeing more of this these days than we ever have before. You've got high velocities on the mound. You've got stronger hitters with really good pass to the baseball. So much power in this sport. Opposite field home run. I tell you what, I feel like I see at least one every day, and that was an incredible job to keep that ball fair.
France now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Outside low, 1-1.
No, too low.
2 out, space is empty.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. But the Twins bring in 2 on the homer. All even now at 4 apiece. Back in Minnesota, and now Evan Carter.
Number 32, Evan Carter.
Fouled off left side.
Well, these Rangers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Next offering upstairs. In the air, right field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Now around second, going for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Runner at third, nobody out. Here's Josh Young. And that one upstairs, ball one. Tied at 4. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Bailey over. Up and loosening in the pen. Jacks. A hard throwing right-hander up as well. Next pitch misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
The batter, the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Now it's going to be Adolis Garcia. Flied to right his first time. And that one fouled off. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Pitch gets away. Young up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
Fouled off down the right side.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. David Festa done for the day, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Coming
Twins.
out of the bullpen for the Twins, Chris
Number
Paddock.
20.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. Golden opportunity right here. Ball 1, no strikes. Two on, 1 out. And another ball.
And you got to wonder with first base open, 1 out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And that one fouled off. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Swung on, belted. That's back there. One runs in, hits the fence. A two-run double.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
Smith.
Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. He's 2 for 2. That's in for a strike. Fastball is outside. Time over at second, one down. And that misses. And it's 2-1.
2-1.
And that one just missed off the outside edge.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
The batter, the left fielder.
2 on, 1 out. Next up for Texas, Wyatt Langford. 0 for 2 in this one. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes. Ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Stays alive. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Now it's Corey Seager. In the air, right side. Clemens sizes this one up. Squeezes it. 2 down.
Now that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Here is Marcus Semien.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
1-2.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Caught him looking for the K. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 6-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the Twins,
Ready to go,
the right
5-4.
fielder,
Now
Willie
it's the switch hitting outfielder, Willie Castro. And a strike.
Well, these Twins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Grabs it on the run. 1 up, 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Correa in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
1 down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Out. It's there, and that's a great play.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Cody Clemens, the next Twin up to hit. He's already homered in this game. Just missed. Right through there for a strike. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Twins retired in short order. They trail it here 6-4. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the first baseman, Jake Burger.
Jake Burger.
Paddock back to work. Burger, 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
Well, these Rangers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Up next for the Rangers, Evan Carter. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And Vasquez able to pull it down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Now the third baseman, Josh Young. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. That one's upstairs, ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. And that is a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him swinging. Rangers go down quickly there. They still lead it, though, 6-4. Bottom of the inning, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Brooks Lee.
Lee.
And that drops in for a strike. This one lifted in the air, left field. Langford on the move, hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Vasquez in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Check swing, called strike. And that one misses up and in. And the count 2-1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Byron Buxton. Outside low, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Grounded to third, could be 2. There's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5. It's the Rangers 6 and the Twins 4. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. And that drops in for a strike. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Cole Sands warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Not close with that one, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Time.
And here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. One down, base is empty. And that one clips the corner.
Ball two. Two balls.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That's a strike, and now 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next offering misses down and away. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Castro settles under it. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. So next to hit for Texas, Josh Smith. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Base hit center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Next up for Texas, Wyatt Langford. 1 for 3. Called strike right there. Smith off of first with 2 away. Fastball for a strike.
An at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
2 outs. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Next one misses, and the count's even at 2.
2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 hit, 1 left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rangers 6 and the Twins 4. Well, we go bottom 6, and now for the Twins, Trevor Larnach. On the ground right side, makes the sliding stop, and very nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Matt Wallner. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
The Twins down by a pair here in the bottom of the 6th. Breaking ball misses down and away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Ty France, the next twin up to hit. Swing and a ball popped up. Seager. And that's the third out. Down go the Twins in order. And the score remains 6-4.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Twins,
on now. Griffin Jacks.
number 22.
32nd appearance.
Griffin Jacks.
Here's Corey Seager. He's already homered here in this one.
Corey Seager.
First pitch just misses. Fastball for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a chopper out to short. Correa over to first.
That's an out.
And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Marcus.
Now it's Marcus Semien. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. On the corner for a strike. Jacks. Pretty much every manager's dream coming out of the pen. High strikeout, low walk. That is a recipe for success. Not
1-1.
even close there. And 1-1.
Well, for a manager, when you can have that one special arm in the bullpen that you know is just reliable, tell you what, that makes his job a whole lot easier to manage a ball club.
And as a hitter, are you thinking swing from pitch one?
I'm trying to get comfortable. I'm trying to recognize what's he got today. What's he going to throw? How's he going to come at me? Try to get as much intel as you possibly can.
Can't glove it cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Well, it looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Up next for the Rangers, Jake Berger. On the outside corner, that's strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Semien stands at first with 1 out.
Ball. No.
Liner, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Oh, 0-1 now. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
So digging in, Josh Young.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like Everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
0-2.
That's outside. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's a ball.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Back to the mound. He's got it. Fires to first. That's out number 3. Rangers lead the pair. They're up 6-4.
Now pitching for the
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jacob Webb.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pen in terms of the matchup.
Willie Castro now at the plate. 1 for 2.
The right fielder, Willie Castro.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And here comes Carlos Correa. That one misses in the dirt. The Twins trailing by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. Tap foul at the plate. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Clemens stands in now, looks at that one inside.
1 ball, no strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back. Up and in, and a count 2-1. There's the strike. That one missed. Brooks Lee waiting in the on-deck circle.
If they can get him up, he'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
2 outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Fly ball center field. Carter makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Offense held in check there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Rangers 6 and the Twins 4.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Twins,
and a new arm on the mound to start
number
the 8th.
44.
Cole Sands.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
In steps Adolis Garcia, also
right
known
fielder,
as El
Adolis
Bombi.
Garcia.
Sands in his 3rd season. He throws a cutter, a 4-seamer, a splitter, a slurve, and he works in a sinker. And El Bombi is kept in check with the K.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Time stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Movement in the bullpen. Jorge Alcala preparing to come on if needed. Ober getting loose as well. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age. Sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch.
That one ripped. Going, gone. He nails one out to right. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add on. It's 7-4. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Base is empty with 2 away. So next to hit for Texas, Wyatt Langford. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. And that one pulled foul. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. It's now a 7-4 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Cole Winn. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 60, Cole Winn.
And now for the Twins, Brooks Lee. The Twins in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Luke Jackson, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Foul ball there. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Ball one.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Christian Vasquez, the hitter.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Late swing, fouled off. Nobody out, runner at first. Next offering is downstairs. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Center field. Carter makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Lee over at first with one away. This one smoked, could be trouble. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. And he's got a double.
All over that one right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Trevor Larnach, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And that is out of play. Tying run at the plate. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch misses outside. Now 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Now batting.
And now the DH, Matt Wallner.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here. Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
That one off the mark, and that is ball one.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
The tying run at the plate.
2-0.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Two on, two outs. Line drive, and this might be trouble. One run's in, the second run scores. Back to a one-run game, it's 7-6.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Cole Winn departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. So they bring on their closer in the eighth, Luke Jackson.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Jackson.
So runner at second, 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Ty France, known for his late inning heroics. Turned on, but foul wide of third. So the tying run at second. That's towards center. Carter ranging back. And that will end the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back at target field, and here's Corey Seager to hit.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Sands back to work. In there at the knees.
Well, the bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Out towards left center. Larnach in position. Drops into the glove. And there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Marcus Semien. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Castro hauls it in, and there's two away.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
On the ground, right side, Clemens fires over to first, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Rangers 7 and the Twins 6. Back in Minnesota, bottom 9, and now for the Twins, Willie Castro.
It's so important to stay within yourself, especially for this hitter. Not known to be a power guy or a home run hitter. He needs to set the table by getting on with a walk or a base hit.
Just missed.
1-0.
That's down and in. Next offering is in for a strike. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Here's Carlos Correa. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Strike one.
Oh, this is a case of just slowing the game down. Sometimes you get so concerned with getting the job done, you forget that you still have to get a good pitch to do the job with.
One-run game, bottom 9. Strike 2.
Just couldn't get that one down, and it's really just about catching the ball with the bat.
And the 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. To third. And a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
In the dirt. He's in there. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position.
As a closer, he's out there in that role for a reason, but even they lose the handle on one here and there, especially with all the nasty stuff coming out of bullpens these days. He's making it a little interesting here.
So the tying run at second. Good job to fight that one off. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Inside 3-2 the count.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. Look at him working hard out there.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time. And the drop third strike leads to the first out. Nice job behind the plate there.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Here's the second baseman, Cody Clemens. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
And that one's a little bit low, and it's 1-1. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Brooks Lee in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball 4, he worked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
With the tying run in scoring position in the bottom of the 9th, Lee the next to hit. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Fought off foul. Big spot. Tying and winning runs aboard with 1 down. Up the middle, the flip, 1 at second. The double play ends it right here.
Well, all you want is a chance going to that final frame. They got some base runners, had the tying run at second, the winning run at first, just couldn't come through with the big hit. On the other side, nice job to battle through it, close out the win.
1-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.